Great man.
I don't think Elias would be first, but his section would be, given the shady deal he's made, just his silhouette and his glasses showing up and just an outstretched hand with a smile.
Ooh.
Yeah, the transition, just this rush of water that drags you down like to the depths.
Yeah, you made a couple sketchy deals.
Wait, a couple?
Well, you made a deal with Jin.
Yeah, that's what you see at the depths. It's just the little silhouette of June floating there.
Yeah.
Cthulu rising behind her.
Yeah, June's part, she'd be flying through like a fucking swarm of mind flares, shooting out Eldritch blasts, having them just succumb to the I think genocide jutsu, and then she's going like directly towards Cthulhu right now. But yeah, that's that would be her part.
Jerry will probably show more the Titan side. Like, he's being swarmed, and his arms turns into the missiles one, and he shoots them. They pile up, and he tries to, like, with the extra arms, deflect them. They just pile up on him, and he just goes gargantuan and just cleaves through them and through the screen, and he just switches to the next one.
I think Seta would be similar, as if the party finds or essentially encounters the dreadnought or some shit. All of a sudden, a huge chakra just encapsulates him and creates a fucking giant kaiju version of Susanoo. He just tries to cleave it in half with his sword.
I do feel like we'd also have the two shot of Jerry with the Titan behind him and Seto with this giant Tengu. It's for this moment. Something else there. You should have met.
I feel like Sakura's might go last, just because of like what she might try to do to Cthulhu. But essentially, you know, like those battle montages of like, you know, throwing spells and stuff, and then essentially this, they'll come like a kind of scene of her in front of like her wild tree, like prison thing. Like anyone in the game would probably recognize that, like the outreaching tendrils would be that jutsu. But yes, perhaps some foreshadowing with that, because that is the ultimate fucker. She wants to like trap his fucking soul, man. He will never be at peace. Yes.
Yeah, that's where you just see the tree growing and all of those roots as the camera sort of flips upside down. And you just see them turn to tentacles and tendrils. The duality of this game. But Estrella, how do you finish it off?
I think it's just like Cthulhu just being like so tired, he just smashes his hand down on Estrella, thinking he has it, when Estrella just is like not only just pushing it away, but just returns like a lot of punches to it.
Yeah, hell yes. as we rejoin you guys after last week, where you had not gotten out of that hole for a long time, but everyone managed to lick their wounds and prepare to move on to the next stage. The Crane clan was saying that you should wait to summon the beast that they thought you were going to summon, and wanted you to instead head back to the mainland to try and protect the rest of the samurai and the rest of the commoners who are probably under attack as we speak. Sorry, I was about to change the track. Oh, well. But long story short, you guys ended up deciding to, instead of doing the drum ritual and summoning this creature, to head down into the whirlpool, having enthralled the captains of both of these squads willingly. They, based on June's plan, and June led you guys down into the depths of Uchibito Bay, into the lair of the Kuatoa, where you saw all manner of eldritch horrors and abominations unlike anything you've ever witnessed, and somehow managed to sneak all the way through this temple without anyone other than one Kuatoa getting a real good look at you. But June made quick work of killing him without anyone catching on, as you managed to turn him to your side and get him to lead you towards the exit. But having infiltrated the temple and now made your way all the way through it, you move forward to confront Cthulhu's amassed horde that is outside of this temple. As sorry, the music threw me off here. As you step through these dimly lit corridors, you've all got a water-breathing spell on you. So, despite the fact that this is completely underwater at the bottom of the ocean, you are able to move around. And as you now emerge from the confines of the temple, you are met with an unimaginable sight that defies both logic and reason, as before you stands a grotesque assembly of eldritch horrors, their forms warped and twisted beyond comprehension. Towering above them all like a nightmarish sentinel is Cthulhu itself, a true embodiment of cosmic terror. Towering mass casts a baleful shadow across the sea floor, his malevolent presence reaching out with tendrils of psychic energy that gnaw at your mind, and the very ground trembles beneath the weight of his malefic power as you feel the ancient dread that has lingered in legends become a palpable, horrifying reality. And I will move us onto the first map.
Uh, yeah.
What a place to what a place to come back on.
Well,
Oh my. Oh my. Ah.
So as you all step out here, you will feel the waters around you tremble with this eerie resonance, a discordant symphony that seems to emanate from the very depths of the abyss. You see these creatures all amassing here, and they seem to be coming through these rifts all around you, as you can see their forms undulate and writhe with unnatural grace, their movements akin to some sort of deranged ballet choreographed by some malevolent maestro. And amidst this chaotic dance, you catch glimpses of eyes, countless eyes that blink and glimmer like distant stars, with their gaze fixed upon you. as the weight of their collective attention bears down on you like an insurmountable pressure, I need everyone to please roll me a d20 and a d2.
Oh boy. So that's going to be a 7 and a 2, I think. Yeah. Wait, what? A 2? That's a 2
I
and a
had a
20?
7
Wait,
and a
what?
2. Yeah, you rolled the highest.
Okay. Either very good or very, very bad.
I feel like someone here is just going to drop dead.
Oh, like the Friday
Maybe.
group.
Well,
Maybe-
like a sack of potatoes, but
Maybe, just maybe, this may be the end of the campaign. Who knows?
Honestly, there is a full possibility of a TPK right now looking at what's around you, but we will go down the line as it is in Discord, and I will tell you what these effects are, as there is no resisting it, the strength of what is around here. There's no saving throw, but these effects you will see they are types of madness, but they should still be fun. So we're going to start with Estrella. What did you get on your D2?
2,
Okay, and what are the D20?
14.
Okay. Your actions are now accompanied by over-the-top comedic sound effects, such as boinks, honks, and kazoo noises, as you were the only one that can actually hear this. Oh no, actually, everyone can hear this one. But for some reason, you sound like some sort of circus toy as you were moving around. It may be all your instruments that you carry with you have actually come alive and have started making these noises themselves.
look at this Drea's feet, it's just clown shoes.
So yeah, that's it. I'll post these in Discord. So okay. Going next, Elias. What did you get on your D2?
1 and then a 6.
Okay, you gain Eyes of Madness. Your vision shifts into an eldritch spectrum, allowing you to see beyond the veil of reality. However, this newfound sight also makes you hypersensitive to light, and you'll have disadvantage on attacks and ability checks in brightly lit areas. Which, thankfully, you're at the bottom of the ocean. It is dimly lit by this these sort of rifts that are all around you, and you can see there those like Kuatoa heads, just with this ink that is spouting from them. There are plenty of things glowing around here, but it is considered dimly lit. So, yeah, you got
Thank
actually
God.
pretty good.
It's not going to help when Seto unleashes the fucking power of the sun, but till then.
Well, again, you are at the bottom of the ocean, so it might be the one place that might be safe. But yeah, it is also not a pleasant thing to have going on right now, as you are now able to see much more than you usually can, and none of it is good. It is
Yeah.
eldritch horror everywhere.
I was about to
Elias is just
say,
like-
that's. Yeah, yeah,
Elias is just like, I've had an acid trip like this before.
go. I was about to say, seeing beyond seeing the fucking Eldritch Abomination and then seeing beyond the Eldritch Abominations, I don't think that's a good thing for your sanity.
Yeah, you're able to see around the rifts the creatures on the other side that are making their way through, and the army that everyone is looking at right now, you are seeing is infinitely larger. There is no shortage of minions.
Well, maybe it's heaven. Maybe they're good on the other side. That will help.
Elias just 1,000-yard stare. I don't think so.
See Elias's eyes completely black. But what about Jerry? What did you roll?
I got a 2 on the D2 and a 7 on the D20.
Okay, you have got a misplaced voice. Your character's voice takes on a life of its own and speaks words unrelated to your thoughts and intentions. You must roll a charisma saving throw to control your own speech if you are trying to, like, engage in conversation, or like if you would need to do a persuasion or anything like that. You will first need to make a charisma save, as I'll leave it up to you where the voice is actually coming from. Or yeah, you can play into that as you like.
Jerry now speaks in lorem ipsum.
I speak deep speech now. I can control it. If I fail, it is deep speech.
Your voice speaks deep speech and is saying things in deep speech, but you don't understand what you're
Yeah.
saying. You just every now and then say something. Okay, so then June.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 2 and a nat 20.
Oh, a nat 20. Okay. Oh
It's either
shit.
good or bad.
It's very good. You get a temporal flutter. Your movements become slightly unpredictable, causing you to phase in and out of reality briefly. And this temporal anomaly grants advantage on dex saves to evade attacks. So, yeah, of
Oh.
course you would get the nat 20.
It's fitting.
Okay.
You're like, oh, this feels pretty good. I can just it's kind of like having the blink spell on you, but maybe not quite as effective. Could definitely be worse though. As Sakura, what did you get on your rolls?
9 and a 1.
A 9. You get reality ripple. Your character's touch causes minor distortions in reality, making objects momentarily shift or change form. You have disadvantage on dexterity checks and saving throws involving fine motor skills.
Oh goodness.
So yeah, this is like a Midas touch, but turns everything eldritch, which I will say there are not many objects to interact with, but all of your equipment does count.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait. Fuck. Okay, that's bad.
There go a lot of magic items.
They won't be destroyed. They just weirdly shift in reality, and it's like you can play into it however you like, but your sword might become a snake for a while or something. It'll be up to your own nightmarish subconscious to create these things.
Sounds fun.
And then Seto. And then I'll let you guys play.
It would be 12 and a 1.
With a 12, you gain flashes of insight into the cosmic truths of the universe, but these revelations threaten to overwhelm your mind. You have disadvantage on wisdom checks and saving throws related to resisting mental manipulation.
Oh, shit.
That's a pretty bad one, yeah.
Yep. Given the context, yeah.
So yes, these waters around you, you can feel this maddening influence, and it is only growing stronger the closer you get to that creature that you see down at the bottom, towering over all of you. But as you exit this temple, the rest of the samurai are kind of still in the tunnel behind you. They're making their way up behind you, but those that you see on the map have made their way through. What would you guys like to
I'll make Jane roll a quick wisdom save at disadvantage to see if she freezes up right next to her boss, I guess.
You have a +4.
Then I should roll very well. It's plus 15 in total then. Well, because in that 20, so 18, yeah, she's fine. saves herself. She's still terrified, but she's brave. But yeah, she's slowly taking steps forward now.
You see on either side of you just an astral dreadnought that is. I will just point out the size of these creatures. Like the ones on either side of you are huge. The astral dreadnought and the cosmic horror are these gargantuan things, and Cthulhu out there is making them look small.
So there's no
Oh, and
way with.
sorry, just the one other thing I'll mention, because everyone will be able to see them on the map, but those of you who have got spell slots, the creatures there with eyes that bite, these sort of the ones that are flashing a little bit, they are invisible to you, so you don't know that they are there. You can't see them if you have spell slots. If you have any unexpended spell slots, you don't see them. Everyone else can see them clear as day.
Ha,
That's the most of us, great.
ha. Fuck you, Magic.
Everybody besides Seto and Elias.
No, Seto also have spell slots.
Does he?
I don't think he has actual slots. He has some spells, but those are through other means. It's only if you're an actual caster that you get slots. I may be mistaken, but
Well, he is paladin. Paladins have spell slots.
what?
Oh, no.
Set as
Oh,
a
wait.
paladin.
Setter.
Oh wait, sorry. Fuck, I thought you were talking about Derek. Sorry, my bad.
I was like, when did that happen?
Sorry, my
I
brain.
start smiting things just now. Stunning smite. Oh, shit. But yeah, what are the rest of you doing? Is Junior's kind of leading you through here, and she's got her two minions that are looking up at Cthulhu in awe.
Elias is well. Just is this? I don't know. Are we just like in the open here, or are we still trying to sneak? Like, there's no way they don't know we're here.
Yeah, even you are not hiding from this one.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, you, as everything is going on here, Elias and Sakura, you can both give me perception checks.
Ah. I'm still not brilliant at these. Okay.
Okay, you both hear a voice from behind you say, "No, no, no! Wait! What are you doing?" And as you turn and look, you will see a massive stone wall drop down and seal the entrance to the tunnel, sealing the rest of the samurai inside. And Elias, with their 21, you catch a glimpse of one of the unicorn samurai with her hand outstretched and a smirk on her face as you recognize it is the unicorn clan samurai who volunteered for the ritual. What's her name? Masuto.
Yeah, the Eldritch one.
Yep.
Had to be that fucking bitch.
Oh no, don't trust June. It's a bad idea.
Don't trust the Eldritch.
And
Period.
you know what? That's good. That's a good thing to live by.
I think last time we trusted you, you ate the moon.
What? That's like 100 years in the future.
Yeah, and it will be the last time it happens.
Is
You're gonna trust me
anyone
for
else?
okay. So you're gonna trust me until I eat the moon. Got it. Okay, gotcha.
Well, it happens, so someone made bad choices.
Is anyone else wondering who we trapped Cthulhu inside of now?
No one?
Or remember, you need 7 people to complete that ritual, so
DM, what's
you
the
may
save?
have to figure something out. You have got 7
DC?
people here, but just say.
DM, what's
We
the
got
DC to
9.
speak?
Sorry, say again. Jerry?
It's a charisma save to speak, but what's the DC?
We'll say it's to control your speech.
Yeah.
So you can speak either way, but I'll say it's a DC 18 to say things the way you want to. But it's
Okay.
up to you how you want to roleplay. Yeah, you only have to make the roll if you're trying to like make a meaningful mechanical social check, but you can play into it as you like without making rolls every time.
So we're currently 9 people and 7 people to do the ritual. Or 2 if we do my Eliza and June's. Okay.
Also, quick question, out of character because I forgot. What was your thing, June? The 2 people thing?
Yeah, so that's the scroll thing we June the scroll and Master June received from the monkey. And I assume it works in a similar way as the 7-layered ceiling thing, whatever it's called. I assume it works in a very similar way. It just requires 2 people and a deal with your boy Golden Mask guy, Lori Thanks.
Which I
But
don't know anything about.
and Jin also doesn't really know much about him besides him trying to kill us a couple times, but everybody's tried to kill us several times, so he doesn't seem so bad right about now.
Well, I just meant, like, what actually has to be done.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask Dev over the last week, but I completely forgot to. Dev, what is the mechanics of that scroll?
Yeah, that I also forgot to write that specific one, but it is basically the same as the other one, just that the vessel is an object, not a person.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
The other one requires having one person that specializes in each like element, but for you it does not. Not for that one. You just need the mask which you have. But we can say it's much more involved than that. It's a whole soul splitting ritual, but mechanically you can describe it however you want. There is, it's like any other spell.
Is there a duration it takes to use it?
Yes, both of them take 10 minutes.
Okay. Okay, so we are locked off from our backup. We're approaching Mr. Cthulhu. You know what? June is just going to simply say this to Cthulhu. Hello, Elder One.
How are you actually saying this? Are you speaking out loud?
Yeah, in deep speech, though.
Okay. So you will you'll see this the tentacles that are moving as Cthulhu lets out this call, as you can hear those horrible sounds that showed up in the music earlier, as it is just this call out to all these eldritch beings that it is calling from throughout the multiverse. And as you speak to it, it turns its head slightly towards you as you hear a familiar feeling of these voices whispering in your mind. It says, "Good, you have finally chosen the right side. But your feeble mortal presence here amuses me. You stand before the brink of oblivion, mere motes of insignificance in the grand tapestry of cosmic chaos. But tell me, what have you brought?"
I have brought you more cattle to the slaughter, and she waves her hand out to everybody.
As you gesture to them, Seto, June, and Estrella, you feel that water breathing spell suddenly stop. Just completely out of the blue, it just immediately drops as June, you realize the guy standing next to you. Also, he suddenly starts like gasping for air as he nearly drowns as he takes in a mouthful of water. And the three of you and that guy is currently suppressed.
I can still breathe underwater. Kills. But yeah, June looks back and sees everybody, them drowning, and she tries not to react in a very panicked way because she is absolutely terrified. She is definitely done more than she can chew as she watches this happen.
Meanwhile, Elias is just gonna look over to Sakura and just back at the door. Did you see that?
She nods.
The Eldritch caster, the Unicorn Clan.
She nods again.
I don't trust that.
Well, she'll communicate telepathically. So we'll obviously not after that.
I'm not sure if we can do that spell scroll she mentioned.
If we did, we'd need someone else to trap it inside.
I think we just have to hope June has a plan.
I'm not sure I trust June's plans. I mean, this one's already going wrong.
We're not spoiled for choice here.
Fair enough.
And Elias just turns back and watches.
What are the three of you doing as Elias turns back and sees the water breathing suddenly stop on all of you?
I think Seth would found this newfound wisdom to just channel a little bit more inside him, and also would use his
Yes.
in order to allow himself to water breathe.
Wait, sorry, you're allowing yourself to water breathe out?
At water release, I posted it in chat.
Water breathing.
Okay.
If that's all right, obviously.
Just want to check if this affects jutsu as well. No, it does not. Cool, yeah, so that would work.
That would be.
If you want to give an arcana check or something to try and figure out why it stopped, you can, but
Most definitely.
Yeah,
17.
that's pretty decent. A 27.
so June, you know that you haven't stopped the spell. It was you that cast water breathing.
Yeah, it was me.
So you know that the spell is still up, like it should be working for everyone. There's no reason it should have stopped. But Sakura, you can see that astral dreadnought is looking down at the three of them with its one sort of cyclopic eye, and you recognize that that creature, being this void demon, that they only exist in the astral sea. They shouldn't even, you know, that this thing shouldn't actually be able to be on this plane in the first place. And it has an anti-magic cone coming from its eye that it will suppress all magic. All magic items, everything it's looking at does not function.
Oh damn. Okay, she'll tell the whole party that telepathically. Just for fun, can she try and figure out how it's staying on this plane?
Yeah, I'll say with that 27, you can tell that the dimensional rifts that are around you. Let me just check the mechanic here. Yeah, so these, you see around around you, that around this temple there is architecture built. It seems like it's built as part of the temple, but it is this amalgamation of alien geometries and non-Euclidean designs. Occasional rifts shimmer with this unsettling iridescence, as they're like wounds in the fabric of reality itself. And from these eldritch portals, monstrous entities emerge. This astral dreadnoughts, gargantuan maw, tendrils of cosmic horrors, deep ones with bulging eyes and amphibious forms. And each portal beckons, offering glimpses into realms where time and space intertwine, threatening to swallow you whole. Those lead into the same void that you used to get back to Kiga and to your own time. And there are lots of them.
Hmm.
So, yeah, these things are able to exist because reality itself is breaking down around them.
Yeah, it's I don't think she would know how to solve that issue.
Yeah, Elias is
Bit
just
of a
gonna
shit show.
walk up to the edge and just stare at it, try and get its attention.
You also start drowning. It just moves
Bye-bye.
slightly, and it will now be catching Z and Sakura in that cone as well, as the spells and all of your magical items stop functioning.
I was hoping my Leviathan could save me. Fuck.
Yeah. June, after realizing what that thing is doing, she'll look at it Cthulhu. Tell your pet to cease its gaze upon these ones. It would do you no good to kill them.
You feel this laughter of like 1,000 voices at once, as there is a response, and you will see a creature in front of you. This mind flayer, unlike anything you've actually seen before, take a few steps over to the side and start making its way towards you, as it says, "And who are you that thinks you can command the great old one? He's busy, you know."
I want you to think very carefully who you're talking to.
I know who you are. Your minds are naught but open books to me, their pages ripe for consumption. Struggle if you must, but in the end, all your thoughts will be mine, especially hers. As he looks over at Sakura, you can see that similar expression that you've seen on other mind players before, just licking its lips if it could.
Mm.
And who are you to speak for the great Cthulhu?
I am one of his generals in this eldritch army. They call me the Illithalich. And it'll say his name in deep speech, but it has no translation that can be pronounced with a mortal tongue. As it says, and have you come here as a comrade or as an enemy?
As a comrade, of course. And see, brought them with me.
Yeah, it looks up and down at the at the two next to you, who are quite clearly enthralled, and it understands that. But for the rest of you, if you want to try and sort of back June up here, you'll need to make a deception check. As June, yeah, I mean, you're pretty convincing. I'll say you can also make a deception with advantage or persuasion.
Oh, a happy roll deception at advantage. That's a 27, even with a shitty roll.
Usually pretty good at these.
You see it just sort of cock its head to the side. Oh shit! Okay, yeah, with Australia's there. Yeah, Zeta's busy casting a jutsu on himself, so it's
Less convincing.
he looks a little bit less, but it's a pretty basic survival thing. As the this mind flare looks over your shoulder at the rest of you, and Estrella and Elias, you both sell this perfectly. What are you guys doing to make it look like you are actually June's thralls?
Elias is just trying to like
So, when
just
continue, Elias.
yeah, he's just trying to mimic June's movements as he sees her. So like when she speaks, he just raises his chest as if he was like speaking and breathing, just to sort of give the idea that yeah, June's intents are being passed down into Elias.
At it, what's
That's
called
Elias
like
touching her on
at what like when what's called like this like since the creature said like that thing where it's basically like, who are you to command it? Astrea has been looking at this what's called mind flayer as she had been offended. She has understood it like yeah.
Yeah, it'll look at you and then back to June as it just snarls its facial tendrils as it says, "Very well then, perhaps when this is all said and done, we can share your little spoils." And it kind of moves in a bit closer to you and say, "But you have not undergone your transformation yet. Have you ever tasted the sweet nectar of knowledge sipped from the chalice of forbidden truths?" As it gets way too close to you and is kind of looking up and down at Tsubasa next to you like it's hungry.
Yeah, Jin does the same thing and even steps towards them as well. I don't share my playthings. Thank you. And with her hand, she'll basically turn her right hand into a tentacle and just wait, no, you can't take it out. I put it under his chin because he also has tentacles. Fuck. Yeah, she'll basically turn her right arm into some of the tentacles that the mind flayers have. I choose to stay in this form. Thank you very much.
You just hear this clicking sound as it just glares at you for a moment and then starts drifting away, seemingly convinced. But it drifts back towards Cthulhu as you see it kind of looking up and clearly communicating like telepathically, as you kind of hear the whispers, but it's just overlapping with everything else that's going on here. It just seems to be giving a basic report, and yeah, no one is stopping you thus far. I will. Sorry, Kevin.
You press.
I will need the rest of you to start making con saves to avoid drowning if you are not doing anything about that. But I know everyone else has been talking, so do jump in when you've got an idea.
So Jin will look back at everybody, speaking into their minds. Right, we are in a bad situation. I need ideas. The plan is fucked so far. That's all she will say, just to get thinking. I can only stop them from making a move on us for so long.
Can Sokra try and just move out of this ray, like the cone?
Yeah. It is a massive cone, but if you go and you would have to move closer to Cthulhu to get out of it at this point. Unless you're like trying to swim off the map or towards the giant fish heads behind you that are emitting these plumes of eldritch ink and smoke. There is, you are literally surrounded at every angle by everything that Sakura would have nightmares about. There is nowhere safe where you are now.
Okay,
This is
I think in that
by far the
case,
most dangerous place you guys have been in the whole campaign. Just this map.
I think in that case, she'd probably just be frozen for now.
Yeah, with the 22, you wouldn't breathe anyway.
Fair
You
enough.
stopped breathing as soon as you walked out into this room, and the spell doesn't matter at this point. But yeah, you're okay for now.
Oh no, I have a really stupid idea.
Well, Z's gonna swim up this way to. She's just like gonna get out of the cone because Sakura, you did actually share that with the group.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I might have missed it. So yeah, Z's gonna swim up to the rest, and the spell will no longer be suppressed as she swims down next to you, June and Subasa there, and is just looking at this giant fish folk creature next to her, this deep one, with her hand kind of like she's desperately trying not to reach for her sword and seem like she's just come to fall in line with you. Yeah, Elias, you're good.
What is that that lich, mind flare lich, whatever? What does it look like he's saying to Cthulhu? Can Jin try hear what he's saying?
Yeah, as I said, it's overlapping with all of the other eldritch horror going on around you, and obviously there's no lips to read, but you can. Are you using like a detect thoughts or something like that?
I don't have a spell for it, no, but I do have my mind reader. Well, not mind reading, but my call it my awakened mind feature. So I guess I can try, like, you know, listen to what they're saying over the network type of thing.
Yeah, and that you definitely would hear that the it is the mind flayer's hive mind that it is sort of speaking to, and you can hear that it is giving orders to the armies of mind flayers and then reporting um, back to Cthulhu what those. It's like it's acting as the intermediary between Cthulhu and the armies of mind flayers. It seems to be the commander of all of them, other than obviously the elder brain dragon, which you've seen flying around. This may be from the other family of mind flayers.
Hmm. So it's not the family. Okay. Are they? Is it saying anything about that specifically?
No, it seems to have stopped worrying about you. It seems convinced it is fully focused on the masses of armies that are heading towards Kiga, and you will hear reports that they have reached the coastline by this point. That they have. Yeah, actually, give me an insight check to try and understand uh, what these sort of reports are that it's giving. Okay, with the
Yeah,
21, I'll
20.
say you can tell that they have already got forces in the Red Forest. They seem to be surrounding Nishizawa. They've got um, forces in the grasslands in the Red Forest, and they seem to be moving closer and closer to Nishizawa. They're probably in Kunasa and the Crane clan by now as well. The whole coastline is being swarmed.
Yeah, Jin's gonna turn around and start. It looks like she's just looking at each person individually, but she's gonna communicate that to everyone. If anyone has any ideas, it would be lovely if you would bring it up now.
I have one idea. That I make my con save because I don't have anything to help me breathe.
Sakura thinks it might be a good idea to move closer to Jerry to get that extra kiss support mouse. So she'll muster up the courage to move over there.
I got a crit on breathing or holding my breath. I mean, for a small mouse, I have big lungs.
Yeah, June, as you look over Elias just kind of like shrugs and pats his hip where you know his gun is.
Mm-hmm.
At least you'd assume.
Yeah, she can probably catch your meaning.
June, you'd also know that that sort of interference is working both ways currently in your favor when you're communicating with the party. That creature could definitely hear your thoughts, and as it even said, but the amount of stuff going on here, you're just managing to keep that under the radar. But I will just point out that you are aware that they can hear your thoughts here.
Alright, good to know. Yeah, June will share her very dumb, stupid idea. My idea is we join them temporarily to get closer, and so we're not sussed out as quickly. Because currently we're locked away from the troops that are behind that door, and I don't know what's going to happen to them, but that's my only solution at the moment. Attempt to blend in and strike as soon as we get the opportunity. Because these things are not going to be staying around for this long. These things would be more useful on the mainland. If these things leave, then we strike.
Elias seeing how many more of them there are, he's just thinking, this is as good a chance as we're gonna get.
Oh yeah, you can see into the friggin'
Yeah. There are a lot. This is a modest personal guard for Cthulhu.
Yeah, you guys also saw that entire temple that you walked through was full. It was like you guys were shoulder to shoulder squeezing through tentacled creatures. There's no shortage.
Right. Mm-hmm. That's very helpful.
I will say, just because everyone's sounding a bit hopeless, we'll also point out that's just a stone like doorway, well, like a stone wall that is blocking the doorway.
Oh, it's like not super huge and heavy, and
I mean, it is.
unbreakable.
It's a very it looks like they've sealed the entrance to this ancient temple. It definitely seems like it's a hefty door, but you guys are
Half of our
pretty
party
powerful.
are walking nukes, yeah.
You've all got some tricks up your sleeve. I just, yeah. I mean, I would much prefer it if you didn't go back because I haven't fucking prepared that map. But I'm just saying it's not like a video game with impenetrable barriers. There's always options.
This is true. Hey, Jerry, do you think he could break down that door?
Out of character? Yeah. In character, I'm currently holding my breath.
And Elias, would you be able to blind that thing that's giving us trouble?
Blind it? I don't know, but
Why don't you just
I
have
don't know.
Jerry throw you? Just use you like a torpedo or something.
I mean, I feel like Seto has a better chance of blinding it.
Yeah, but if everybody gets fucked, though.
Well, yeah, this way there are more of them than there are of us, so
It's a double-edged sword.
yeah.
At this point, the astral dreadnought turns away, and your magic will return to you as it looks back more towards Cthulhu, just to the position it was in when you walked in. But you guys all understand that it is that cone of anti-magic.
That thing is definitely priority number one.
Yeah, I'm looking for the jutsu that will help me break the door quickly. So give me one moment.
Okay.
I can only punch through it, but the jutsu will make it a lot quicker.
Wait, you said it was a stone thing.
Yeah.
Just use stone to dirt, or whatever it's called.
I have some. Yeah, I know. I'm just looking for it. I know it. I know it. Trying to find it.
You can do it.
I used it when during the trials.
Z will also give a. I mean, how are all of you communicating telepathically? I don't know
I'm
if
not saying
every-
anything. I don't have telepathy. I can hear June. She has telepathy, but I'm not answering back.
I mean, you
Yeah,
guys can speak under the water breathing spell, like you can communicate.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm not under the spell. That's why I'm saying.
Yeah,
Elias
June's
is-
basically giving everybody yes or no questions and just expecting them to nod or say nod or shake their head, type of thing.
Yeah, Elias is just all like shrugs and
Drugs.
gestures.
yeah, Z kind of looks back over her shoulder at the rest of you, and you see she has this terrified look on her face, and she seems to be standing very still, like she's trying not to make any sudden movements.
Elias will actually is anyone looking directly at him? He'll just check using his keeper's eye.
You see about 10,000 eyes looking at you. Whether they're paying attention or not is
I mean,
hard to tell. There's just eyes everywhere.
No,
It does
Sakura is not looking
differentiate.
at you.
It does differentiate. What's it? Whether you're being. Oh wait. The eye shuts when you aren't. Wait. No. Yeah. Okay. It's open anyway.
It most definitely feels like those eyes are watching you. Like it's not. Oh, when I say they're looking at you, it's not like they're just absently staring into space. It does feel to you like they are all eyes on you. But you do know that the astral dreadnought is definitely not looking at you because your magic items are working.
Hmm.
Elias will stay on this sort of raised platform, but look towards the up, the things up, and just sort of absentmindedly, then slowly walk there.
A lot of pies.
Okay. I mean, what are you trying to climb into that forest of? I mean, it's not.
No.
Those are like thermal vents.
He's sort of just getting right up to it, but he's not gonna actually climb up on those.
Oh, okay, yeah. To where you are, there easily. I thought you were climbing in.
No, not all the
in
way.
there. But knowing Elias, he might just slip away without anyone noticing. But yeah.
And Elias just kind of makes sure to keep an eye out for, I guess, some kind of mark, just whenever we're doing it, whatever it might be.
Can generally quickly look at the environment. Is there any environmental advantages that the party can take advantage of to have a chance of winning this fight?
Yeah, I mean, you know that the simplest way out here would be directly up. But yeah, everywhere you look, there's eldritch monsters, and I guess you can give me an arcana or an investigation check if anyone wants to look around to see if it sparks any ideas.
I'll be one more check.
Arcana or investigation.
Let's make an
That
arcana.
checks out.
good at this. I should be an investigator.
You're a comedian.
So Elias, you know that you could break through that door and go back into the temple, but that temple is equally filled with eldritch horrors, and the way you came in was through the giant whirlpool. So swimming back up the giant whirlpool is probably not going to be quite as easy. It, I mean, you'd have just as much of a chance as just trying to swim from here. Obviously, you've got other people locked inside, but um, looking around those rifts, unless you could close them somehow, this is going to remain a very dangerous place, pretty much no matter what you do. Um, but yeah, you are deep underwater. It seems like there aren't any like cabins or anything around here, but there's probably some basic cover that you could find amongst the coral and whatnot. Though with all these eyes looking at you, there's nowhere to hide. Yeah, you guys are pretty fucked. I'm not gonna lie. That's what your 31 in investigation tells you. Is like, unless you can teleport away, and hell, there's so much interference here that might not even be possible.
Yeah, there's pretty much one way out of this, and it's to kill Cthulhu or lock him away or whatever.
Well, you came down here with the intention. The way I understood it was that you had a plan to trick Cthulhu, which
Yeah, well, we tricked our way to Cthulhu. That
okay,
was
so you managed
that was
that.
the idea.
Okay,
Yeah, but
I didn't fully understand it last week, but I didn't realize you had achieved the thing that you set out to achieve.
yeah, see, Jin's plan was to get us to Cthulhu, do the ritual. Uh, from right now, I don't know what to do. I'm pretty much answerless right now. Yeah. So Jin's gonna cast a foresight on herself so long because it's looking to go more and more towards that direction. And she will communicate to Jerry. Hey Jerry, when this thing starts kicking off, you mind breaking that door down?
You'll not.
Him would Seta be able to somehow calculate what's the distance between like the temple and here where we are? Roughly, don't need the exact amount, but just roughly.
What do you mean? The water temple?
Yes.
Yeah, you wouldn't know exactly how deep you are, but you know that you're at the bottom of Uchibita Bay. Um, how deep does a bay get? Call it 1,000 feet. I don't know. Uh, how deep it-
Probably easily like 100 meters or something, depending on the.
100 meters is 300 feet. So big
Something
difference.
around there.
Yeah, okay. I mean, bear in mind this is holding like Cthulhu itself is probably 150 to like 200 feet tall.
Okay, that's perfect.
So I mean, everything has to stay under here. So I'd say you've got about say 700 feet to the surface, and then the bottom of the island is 500 feet above that from the last time you made the journey.
Okay, thank you. I don't know where the fucking turtle is, but I might need her.
Yeah, the turtle's in the temple. You came down here and then it got stuck. It couldn't move through the. Like it's clearly the creatures that are too big to get in there are the ones that you're seeing out here, and the dragon turtle doesn't fit through the rest of the temple.
Yeah.
Although we did discuss last time magical ways to make it fit. Did anyone actually do that?
Nope.
Okay, I didn't think so. But
Yeah. Oh yeah, Jin will also communicate to the two enthralled people and say when this starts kicking off, you'll feel the effects go off. Get back to your man and protect us. That's basically what you'll tell those two.
sorry, can you just repeat that? I only caught the last half of it.
Oh, sure. She'll basically tell these two when everything starts kicking off, you'll feel the effects of being enthralled wear off, and to get back to the men and protect the ones doing the ritual. If we go down, if we find the opportunity to do so.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you can give me another insight check actually as you communicate this with them, and they will both feel and agree.
22.
Okay, you do as you say that, you would hear one of them respond telepathically, like through this connection, and just say, perhaps we should just relinquish our grasp on reality and surrender our mortal coils to all the encompassing embrace of the unknown. I mean, how bad could it be? And you see he's just looking up at Cthulhu, but there's like a sort of reverence in his eyes.
No. Well, I know one person I'm not gonna let go of being enthralled. Which one said that? The uniform
Yes,
clan or
Saru, but yeah, you can tell
Yeah.
with the 22 on insight, you can tell that it's like it's Cthulhu's influence is getting to him, and through you, he is slowly becoming more and more controlled by Cthulhu than by you. If you stay here long enough, they will legitimately be enthralled by it.
Oh, okay.
So they'll go under Cthulhu's control via you, just because of the strength of the influence here. But currently, they're still sort of on the brink. You can just see that they are being tempted.
Can
Okay.
I use this time to cast a couple jutsus?
Yeah, I mean, I'll ask you to give me a sleight of hand check to try and do it without being suspicious about it, but you of all people might be able to do it. Yeah, you you kind of nestled up there next to the reef, and you can do some subtle jutsu.
I'm just feeling as if I'm like just touching the thermal vents. Feeling it. Strange as it might be.
I mean, it's definitely not the strangest thing here. No one's paying attention.
True. Those are my two.
I will also tell everybody to focus on either the Astral Dreadnought or the Mind Flare Lich.
Sorry, you keep breaking up for me. Can you say that again?
Oh.
The what?
Yeah,
Or the Eldritch Lich?
I'll tell everybody to either focus on the Astral Dreadnought or the Mind Flare Lich.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I will also ask Elias, what does this look like as you are underwater and now? I mean, is it just like swirling around you, or do you look like one of the thermal vents now, just streaming bubbles?
Yeah, sort of. Just as if it's like I'm conducting its own heat. The water just around me starts going wavy, like
Oh,
when you see
okay.
hot air, but just water instead.
Okay, nice. Yeah, definitely that is working. And did you say it's that just that one jutsu? Or...
And I also cast Dark Knight, so just an action, a turn's worth of jutsu, just two.
Okay, cool. And yeah, June recommending those two targets as what are the rest of you doing?
Yeah, she's her hand is on her good eye now. Sword basically.
Jerry will start moving a bit backwards towards the door.
Sakura's trying not to go insane.
And to that point, Sakura, as you have drawn closer to Cthulhu, the waters themselves seem to carry whispers, these unintelligible voices that echo within the recesses of your minds. They speak of forgotten dreams, nameless terrors, and fractured memories, an incomprehensible chorus that threatens to unravel your sanity. And as you feel an incessant pull, an invitation to surrender to the seductive embrace of the abyssal void, I need everyone to give me another D2 and D20.
Nice.
Oh no.
Yeah, another nat 20 on that. Let's go. Except it's a 1 on the D2.
Oh, did you also get a nat 20?
I got a nat 20 and a 1. So,
I got a nat 20 and 2.
Okay,
so
so
you're gonna get the thing I got.
yeah, Sakura, you get the temporal flutter.
Aw.
Gives you advantage on dex saves. You can see it is scroll up a bit in the chat. It's the one that June got.
Awesome.
And then June, you rolled a 1 and a nat 20, so you gain the other best feature.
Yay!
Auspicious fortune, strange symbols and glyphs of good luck in obviously deep speech appear on your clothing and skin, imbuing you with an aura of fortune as Cthulhu's influence around you grants you advantage on saving throws and uh, yeah, immunity to critical hits.
Fog.
So yeah, you are getting all the benefits of being part of Cthulhu's army. It's like
Which
as
makes sense.
Cthulhu keeps making these sounds, it's like he's buffing all of his allies here, and you are receiving some of those buffs. The rest of you not so much because you're
We
just
don't roll a
thralls.
natural 20.
But what about Australia? What did you roll?
212.
Okay, then you get. You are plagued by uncontrollable giggle fits, erupting into laughter in even dire situations. And while it is infectious, this amusement imposes disadvantage on wisdom checks involving focus. So I'd say that would also apply to concentration checks. But currently, you are making comedic sound effects, and it is this whole situation seems hilarious to you. So Australia's got the giggles. What about Elias?
A 2 on the coin flip and a 16.
Okay, you gain benevolent telekinesis. You gain limited telekinetic control over objects within 10 feet of you, allowing you to manipulate items with your mind. This newfound power grants you advantage on strength checks involving lifting and moving objects.
That's. I'll take it.
I mean, it also makes sense with this, like you're
Yeah.
kind of commanding the water.
Just more in tune.
Jerry got a 1 and a 13.
Okay, you gain.
I combust spontaneously.
No, those whispers that you've all been hearing get even louder and more invasive as these unintelligible whispers constantly echo in your ears, making it difficult for you to focus. and you will have disadvantage on intelligence-based checks and saving throws. Yeah. Then Sakura. June, did we? Yeah, we did yours. Sakura, we did yours, and Set.
Yep, 10 and a 1.
Yeah. You can just send it into Discord as well. Just so I have it on hand.
Yeah, sorry, what which one was it again?
2 and she got a.
Oh, you got
Oh,
auspicious
that's right.
fortune. Yeah, sorry, what was yours, Setter?
10 and a 1.
You are haunted by fleeting glimpses of your darkest fears and regrets, causing emotional distress, as you will have disadvantage on wisdom-based checks and saving throws related to maintaining your composure.
So basically, double negative.
Well, what was the other one?
They have disadvantage on with wisdom checks and saving throws related to resisting mental manipulation. It's similar.
So yeah, this would be more like fear effects.
Yeah.
This one, but yeah, pretty much just doubling down as you are now seeing your worst fears and regrets playing out around you.
Well, because Jerry is feeling all of this and he feels like time is running out, I will. See if it actually works.
Yeah. See Jin
Use
put her.
ability. Can you make me large, DM, please?
I will.
Oh shit.
It's time.
And I use this jutsu on the door. And I hope it will break it. Smack my palm against it.
Yeah, boy. Whoopsie. There.
Okay, yeah. With that, what does it look like as you break through this door, like the sumo sort of palm technique?
Yeah, it's like Hulk going big when he punches the giant. I don't know, the first Avenger movie. Just grow large and hit the door and it just crumbles.
Yeah. As Jerry does that, Jin drops the enthrallment on the two samurai.
Okay. So this is as this happens, you'll see that this sort of debris and just this dirt and everything kind of create a bit of a smoke cloud in this entrance, and you will see through it just a couple of glowing eyes looking back at you as the corridor in front of you seems to be full, Jerry, and you can see it looks like a samurai standing in front of you. As you drop the enthrall on the other two, they are going to need to make wisdom saves.
As Jerry does his thing, Elias will just pretty much he'll just say, "Don't trust the unicorn caster."
Okay, they rolled pretty well on their wisdom, so they drop it and they're getting ready to move. Are you guys? I mean, are we rolling for initiative here? Are you trying to? Are you guys going to be trying to make
I mean,
attacks?
if possible, I'd like to use a chained embrace on the lich.
And if possible, I just want to move like 15 feet.
Yeah, so you can move 15 feet as June, your attack will put us into initiative, but
And
you
if it's
can
possible,
make
can
that.
take a quick
Perfect.
break.
Yeah, let's take a break before we jump in. There's
Should we
10
roll
o'clock.
initiative beforehand, or
I will
Oh my
set up
God.
the initiative here, and then you can just roll it. The encounter's there, so you can roll.
What the fuck?
Was that my wait? What was that my roll? Oh wait, no. Oh wait, he
He
rolled.
failed.
He
Oh, wait.
rolled
He-
double
he
twos.
failed.
Okay, that's good. I just need to actually roll to hit now. Let's quickly use my God die and D&D Beyond to roll that.
Nice.
So yeah, we'll kick things off. I assume you'll be doing a finisher on that, but we'll,
Oh yeah,
we'll pause it as the grapple hits here and come back
yeah,
for the finisher after the break.
yeah. He'll take 14 points of damage as it gets wrapped around its neck. Yeah, it gets wrapped around its neck as it looks back at June.
Please don't tell me he's gonna move.
Who? The Lich?
Yeah.
He's restrained.
Okay. I just didn't know if it was like a scorpion thing that you're just pulling towards you or something.
Oh no. He's not moving at all.
Alright, well, I have got an absolute cannon lined up, so all goes well.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's gonna be beautiful. Yes.
Yeah, sure, you can move 15 feet. Why do I say these things?
I mean, on the bright
Oh, wait,
side,
no,
at
it's not.
least there's a good chance I would have had my turn before most of my targets
Okay,
could
12.
move. And I have 40 feet of swimming anyway, so.
Yeah, no, man, take all the advantages you can get in this one.
DM, can you make my initiative 12, please? Thank you.
Okay, I do want to step away for a second, but 12.
Yeah, no, yeah, no worries.
I think we'll also do it inside initiative again, but this you can use this order. I'll just roll for Cthulhu and we'll see where he lands up, and that's when they will go.
This is
Okay.
going to be either very rough, you're gonna die, or we kill everything. One of the two. Not in
The
between.
problem with me is if I want to be useful in this fight, I need like 4 turns of just jerking off.
Man.
I don't
It is
think
what
that's
it is.
going to help you in this fight, honestly. I don't know. They are alien-minded creatures. Maybe you can freak them out. I'll be right back.
As Jerry just like makes that dust cloud Elias, just pretends like to jump away in reflex, like, oh, you're not one of us. Like keeping his axe until he fires a shot. How could you betray us mind flayers?
What are the odds of a TPK?
Hopefully not. I mean, at least if things go really bad for Elias, well, I mean, it wouldn't really help, but he has a dimension door.
How much is Dimension Door?
500 feet.
Okay.
Not great.
If someone can go with me, Dimension Door, I can get us the fuck away to the temple.
I'll be able to get 2 of you away.
Okay, good. I can get only one.
I'm just
No!
hoping. I'm wondering how deep, like, the bottom of the ocean here is, because if it's deep enough, maybe
It's
I
like-
could like destroy water and create an implosion.
Oh my god, that would. Oh my
Fucking black hole?
lord! If you can like turn like a huge area of this water into like steam, that's gonna be fucking massive. Oh my
Steam,
lord!
I don't know, but I can Oh, you can destroy up to 10 gallons of water. That's not a lot.
That's still a sizable explosion, but not the amount that we need.
Well,
Or
it's.
implode.
I think it could only work on like one of the liches.
I
10
mean,
gallons. How much is 10 gallons?
I mean, if you implode
10
10
gallons
gallons
is
of
like
water right next to
33
somebody,
liters. It's nothing.
Yeah, I'm just. I know how much it is. I'm just trying to visualize it. Like, if 10 gallons just disappeared, could that vaguely envelop someone?
So
Mm.
I'll put this into perspective. We're currently, if we're like, how deep are we? We said we're what 1,000 feet.
Oh my fucking god.
We are okay. If we're
That
1,000
is
feet,
deep.
yeah.
No, we're not
I-
1,000 deep.
how deep are we again?
Like, I think Dev said, like, what was it?
500.
500, something like that.
Okay.
Okay.
So we are 500 feet. I'm gonna do the math real quick. So 500 feet deep, right? That's about 150 meters. Okay. So at that depth, we are pressure at this depth is about 16 times that at the surface. So it's a lot of goddamn pressure. So if you basically implode something at that depth, the amount of shit that goes wrong. I don't know the exact size, but it's a fuck ton.
Okay, do you want to get into what's happening to your physical bodies under this pressure? Because I'm all for getting scientific about it, but when we're talking about depth pressure, this is going to get real complicated real quick.
I mean, my idea was just I wanted to destroy like 10 gallons of water on top of someone and just have it implode.
Yeah, no, that could definitely like deal some bludgeoning damage. But, like, I know Matt is an actual diver, so you're coming
Yeah.
into this with
So,
like
funny,
all the technical knowledge.
so funny enough, us humans, we're mostly made out of water, so going like 100 meters deep doesn't actually have that much of an effect on the human body. It's
Well,
just
isn't it?
we're going to like decompression time and stuff, but we have magic, so we can completely disregard the decompression.
Well, that's the
decompression
thing
stuff.
is water breathing protects you
Yeah,
from those
so
things.
yeah, but basically it turns you basically you breathe like a fish, so you don't even have to worry about decompression. So technically, we don't actually have that much bad things happening to you. You just there's not really that much happening. I mean, people go
I
down to
also,
100 meters all the time, or
I was
even
also just
200.
gonna say, doesn't it also matter just like how fast it happens? Because there's a big difference between going from zero pressure to like the depth of the ocean if you just gradually swim down, and then
Yeah.
also a difference between an empty area of
So-
water and then suddenly the depth of the ocean.
So I'm gonna be honest. I've gone down from surface level to 30 meters in like 2 minutes flat. I've gone straight down, and it doesn't really have. You don't really feel any different.
Yeah, it's the
But
coming back
going
up
up,
that's the
yeah,
problem.
that's the
But
issue.
look,
Coming back
if
up.
you guys survive and you're coming face to face with Cthulhu and then die because you got the bends, I don't know.
But the thing is, right? The decompression stuff only happens because of the oxygen, sorry, the gas mix you're actually breathing. So we are using magic to breathe underwater, so we can completely disregard of decompression times and stuff. So going up, you shouldn't actually have any adverse effects on the body because you're not actually adding any extra nitrogen to the body. So
While you're under the effects of water.
yes,
If that,
basically.
like, as soon as you stepped into that anti-magic cone, you suddenly you were really free diving. But
Yeah, you're basically holding your breath, but it's not going to have any decompression effects on you. So technically, nothing that bad is happening. But if you're suddenly to implode, like turn like an area of water into gas or whatever, it's going to have a huge effect at this depth.
I mean, this should be effective because it's literally just destroy water. It's not even replacing it with anything. It's
Oh yeah,
just
that's
something, nothing.
a lot of mass.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's me as nerding out about diving, and it's fancy.
Yeah, look, I'll admit I don't know enough about the science to make accurate calls, but this happens a lot in D&D where someone's like, I mean, you guys broke a lock with some, you just like used a water skin.
Yeah,
And
that was me.
yeah, so you guys have,
Wait.
have pulled some shit.
Broke a
maybe-
lock with a water skin.
Yeah, because ice, like water expands when it becomes ice. So just fill the lock with water, freeze it, and then there you go, lock broken.
The laws of physics only
Oh.
work when we pay attention to them, basically.
Yeah,
Yes.
when it's
Fuck
in your
gravity, but when it's in our favor.
I mean,
Well,
that's what they do in
the thing.
science fiction, right?
If we're gonna get to
I'll be right back.
using the excuse of magic, it's the same thing of like, how does that work? Magic. It doesn't matter how
Well,
it
the
works.
only difference
But you want
between
to start
magic and
getting
the only difference between magic and reality is we know what one is and we just don't know what the other is.
no, but magic and D&D
Which one
is
is which?
some bullshit.
Okay.
That's wizards are learning specifically how to break the rules of reality.
Uh,
No, I mean there is. You're right. It is the arcane science of it. Like it can be studied, but
So,
actually specifically what you are encountering now is the exception to that. They are not connecting to the weave. Like there is no science behind the eldritch, like psionic magic, as it were. It is a completely alien and otherworldly force from the void of chaos, like that came before time. So it's not. That's impossible to understand. It's like to understand madness with logic is like searching for darkness with a torch.
to be
It's
fair, that vaguely reminded me of I don't know exactly what it's called. Just the thing of like particles can just spontaneously appear out of some bullshit fields.
yeah, I mean they are pretty much getting here through quantum tunnels. Like it's
yeah.
the other side of those rifts. You're seeing maybe black holes somewhere else in the universe. Who knows?
Physics confuses me.
Physics is great until
I've
it's
actually got
not, then it really sucks.
I prefer
Don't worry, kid.
chemistry.
You get to break the rules. You're a wizard.
You're a
True.
wizard, Harry.
True.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, if you were to destroy that water, it basically turn into that submarine that imploded. That's basically what would happen.
I've had some great chemistry pickup lines lately. Fantastic.
Well, let's see if you can use one on an eldritch horror as we go into into battle. I hope everyone is here. It has been a while. So oh, did I actually give you ownership of this thing?
Did I roll really shitty initiative? I did roll very shitty initiative.
You
Uh-oh.
did, but we are doing side initiative, so
We roll higher than
yeah,
Cthulhu, so we go
but-
first.
well, June is actually going to go first because you landed the combo, so you have
Indeed.
you have like restrained the lich. But what are you going to do? Are you going to hit him with the finisher? Or...
Oh yeah, Living Force Void style. The big one.
That's a big one.
Yeah, so I just want to check if there's any checks that you have to do. Yeah, so it's just gonna be a
Needs to make a
D8.
dex save.
Yeah.
If you roll the
Yeah,
versatile,
dexterity.
it'll roll the d8.
Yeah, so I would need him to make a dexterity save at disadvantage because he is currently restrained. Okay, it didn't actually roll the versatile, but okay. But let's really do versatile, normal. Oh.
Oh,
Oh wow, it's gonna be a lot of damage.
well, it's targeting you.
That's good.
And a few other allies.
10 is a fail.
Huh.
Yeah. Oh wow. It doesn't. It just targets just the lich. So that's just.
Nope. It goes 15 feet.
Well, we've talked
In
about
a
this
corner.
already. But
Oh, really?
Oh no, it's within 50 feet.
yeah, but we've
I
had.
know because I used it
It does.
a lot.
It does the
A lot.
25 d8 to the target and then 15 feet.
Yeah. So it's the additional like eruption of this attack hits again. So it doesn't make the save. You make a melee attack against it to hit it, and then it takes the 25 d8, and then creatures within 15 feet of you must make a dex save.
Ah. I move around a bit.
So it's like you're whipping this thing around, like it's a hell of a violent attack. I'd say you can try and move if you want, because there is open space around you, and you are underwater, so you can move vertically as well. But yeah, you would obviously know that.
I just accidentally did that. But I would try and move. Let's put out. It's 15 feet range, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
From you.
Honestly, I am liking the spots. That's going to be a little bit within range. Yeah, that should be good. Right about there. That should get all these guys in range. Oh, wait.
Okay, cool.
Up one. There you go. That's pretty good. Yep, that's good. That's good. Yep, that's perfect.
Yeah, I'm just going to roll for them again. The Lich did get a nat 1 on his roll, so he will probably use a legendary resistance. But he was the one you were actually hitting. So did you roll an attack roll against him?
Yeah, I remember I already. Oh wait, do I have to make another attack roll?
Yeah. So you made it for the combo move, and now it's for the finisher. The living force, you make an attack roll against the target, and then the void erupts from you.
Yeah, yeah, I think
Both
32,
close.
32 hits with the 13 damage.
Absolutely, yeah.
But
So
then
yeah,
great in that way.
how much damage was it from the living force?
That was 120 points of damage.
And is it half on a success?
I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it is.
taking damage on fails. Half much of them is success. Yeah.
Okay, and then
What the fuck?
Baba Booey.
Yeah, I think
Baba
dealing
Booey.
with people with chakra kind of distorted our HP.
Yeah.
Oh, I
yeah, the samurai. I can't over explain how powerful the samurai are.
It's like, wait, two
I
of
know
them are
because you
dead.
just got jutsu and then you immediately started fighting them. It was, but you don't realize how strong, how intense those fights actually were.
Oh, are they dead already?
so what you're saying is we have a chance.
This is
Think of it.
Genjutsu. Nah,
In
nah,
Those I
nah,
terms
will
nah.
of-
say, the two that you killed were minions, so those were just regular mind players. You've already cut through hordes of those, but yeah, the Elitha Lich is not looking good after that. Definitely did not enjoy taking that hit. As is that going to be you there, Jim?
Yep,
Well, yeah,
that's gonna be me.
cool. So your combo move goes off. You do some damage to the things around you, and we go now into the side initiative. As we'll say, June at this point, because of how you rolled there on initiative, we'll say you've just taken your turn. But at this point, we're inside initiative. you guys can go as you please. Would you like
Well,
I
to?
can. Oh, go
Mine's-
ahead, Elias.
Mine's gonna be the quickest one, right? So let me just get it out of the way. I'll
I-
just spend 10 chakras to activate my eye. And I'll spend.
Please don't blind me.
No. And as
Never.
I do, because of the maddening insight, my eye's just gonna be twitching all the goddamn time. So I'm gonna have to do some rolling.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we're Gucci for the first one. Mm, Actually, we're not Gucci on the second one.
Oh no.
Got it. No, it's fine, it's fine. But basically, just so that you know, I can't use any jutsu above 5. I mean, I can, but my visual range is 500 instead of like a mile or whatever. That's the only drawback that I have right now. And then I'm gonna spend the rest of my turn to get myself into the zone, basically.
I'm
Cool.
just gonna warn you. If you get in the way of whatever I'm planning, you're taking that hit. I'm not changing my plan.
No, I'm
Hang on.
I'm literally standing where I am.
Oh.
On that
But
note, Elias. No, go
I
ahead.
can't do anything else.
Oh, I thought that gives you another action. Oops.
Another
It's
action?
the dark fill, something like that. I think gives you the extra
Ah.
actions.
Okay.
No,
Then. Well,
I'm just hard to
first,
hit.
Thunder is freezing. Too much shit.
I just use my dormant beast. Yes. Yep. I'll. That's one of my actions. Where is. There it is. That's my bonus action. And for my last action, I will do. This.
Embrace the anger, Elias. Anger is good.
Cool. Yes, just.
So where did you get the extra action?
From the Zephyr. No, it's the wind jutsu I used.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, I got everything. Can I. Can I use my revolver's feature to reroll that?
You hit all of them, so you don't need to. But
If he gets higher, then double damage.
Yes,
why?
there's a possibility.
yeah, I mean, I'm not sure which feature you're referring to, but if you've got something that lets you do that.
Well, actually, let me check the wording.
It's if you beat their AC by 10, they take double damage.
Twice per
the
short rest
execution.
when you would. Okay, well, it says when you would miss a ranged weapon or taijutsu attack, you can remake the attack roll, taking the second attack. Taking the second result.
So no, unless you had done like
Okay.
a drop shooter or something, I don't know. But no, that wouldn't apply now.
And so that is max damage and a critical hit.
Yay!
So
What the fuck?
Holy fuck! Okay.
So just allow me to do the numbers properly.
Hold on a second.
Wait,
Yeah,
that
just
wasn't
because
properly?
some of them have got some features here. I just
Sure. No, it wasn't properly because the other jutsu I cast in preparation just straight up does max damage.
okay. So what is max damage meant to be? Then?
I'm just finding out now. 276 damage.
Holy shit! What have you done, Elias?
I have done my due diligence.
You can leave now. He's done his part.
The most Elias thing to say.
Now I need to figure out how much that damage that does to me. Chakra.
At least 20.
Wow.
Thank you. I think it's just 20 from the 20 and 25 twisted.
Okay, sorry. I had these are all such powerful creatures. They've all got so many abilities. So sorry.
I-
What did you say the damage was?
276.
What type of damage?
Piercing and necrotic. I'm honestly not sure what the split in those is because a lot of that damage is just from the crit, so
Most of it will be piercing.
yeah, most of it will be piercing. I think 3d8 plus, I'm not sure what the modifier would be necrotic, so
Okay, that's fine. It's magical piercing. So.
okay. Yep.
So sorry, one more time. The total damage you said 200 and
76 I put in the chat.
they all take the full damage on that. Oh no, hold on.
Nice.
The Astral
Oh.
Dreadnought is not killed it. That one did double.
Also, I did want to ask, with Twisted Chakra, was there anything special about it when just used with like regular jutsu?
Yeah, I think it's each twisted chakra counts as 2 normal chakra, so it's half price.
Ah, okay. Okay, that just makes it easier. Then I'll.
You can like technically switch normal chakra with twisted chakra if you wish.
I just pretty much converted it into normal chakra, and I'll just double the
Cost.
twisted. Yeah. So that's 50 and 20. Cool. That's done. Yeah, that is my turn.
Okay, yeah, you will see there is barely anything left of the Starspawn Hulk in front of you. There is a large hole in the Astral Dreadnought, and you see that the Lich is just a smoldering pile on the floor. I mean, the body's still kind of intact, but there's most of it is missing. That one is very dead. The shot does hit Cthulhu itself, which you just see it hit this like shield around it of as it kind of collides into this shadow. It does do the damage, but that looks similar to the chakra shields that you've seen before. So yeah, it is not. Jerry knew about that, the shield that it has, but you have made an impact on it. So who are we
Can
going
I
to
go?
next?
If unless someone else is ready.
Sakura is gonna use a classic
You have a lot of classics.
and
Oh.
cast
Oh no.
that on Cthulhu.
I
Yeah,
thought you
or-
would
Really, is it
cast it on June.
Someone is dying today.
I fucking hope so.
Yes. No.
Yeah.
None of us. Every time that's casted, one
Mm.
person dies.
It's the price we're willing to pay.
Yes. Let me just
For the
try
nat
and...
20. I'm sorry.
No.
It's still
So
there.
as you cast this, you just see it, that the sort of light from your spell hitting that darkness around it as you just start burning onto that shield, but it doesn't seem to actually do any damage there.
Oh.
Does it last, or does it?
Yeah,
yeah.
it's concentration, so it's there.
For 10 minutes.
Okay,
Jesus.
Yeah, Estrella. Yeah, unless you know what you're doing, I might block your way. So I offer you to go ahead if you're ready.
I just wonder. This is just normal water, right?
Holy water.
Yeah,
Just have
definitely.
one Sakura.
Because I may have something that can technically, that potentially can damage every enemy. And us. So it's a question. Chain lightning. Would the lightning be, you know, basically hitting everything that is in water?
I mean, if it's going to hit all of you as well, then
Yeah, let's
you are
not go
maybe
that
powerful
route.
enough. Yeah, I mean, you have got like the essence of storms within you, so I'd say you could probably pull that off. But I don't know, unless you've got a way to sculpt spells around your allies, it might hit everyone.
No, but yeah, I'm fine because there is I think Seto maybe, and Elias may be the only one that can avoid it.
I already hit you once and almost killed you, so that's fair.
So
I will
that-
not complain.
So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm casting it. Let's just see if I can.
I'll say, I mean, you are in control of it to a point, so I'll say you can make an Arcana check to try and, because Chain Lightning does have a specific mechanic, but just post it so that we can see, maybe we can make it work. Okay, yeah, so you're going for the more nuclear option there, but yeah, let's post the spell anyway.
Yeah, you can see the spell here. The thing that is that dex saves, which I think would trigger the evasion for Elias and Seto. That is the only thing, but it's kind of hard to like avoid getting electrocuted when the entire water is electric.
It's spell correct, Estrella?
This spell?
It's a spell. It's a spell. That's what I'm asking.
Yes, it's a spell. Yes.
Okay.
Elias has only one thing to say, and that is, thine bastard.
Why? Just because I'm thinking about it.
Aren't you?
Okay, Astray, which creature are you starting this? Which are you aiming for first? Because I mean, you would have to target a creature, but it would dissipate into the water as you do that.
For me, the most dangerous creature and the one I wanted to die is the what's called Astral Dreadnought, and that is the target.
Okay, yeah. So then I'll say it is probably not going to arc to. I'd say Jerry, Sakura, Z, and Tsubat. Actually, the left-hand side of the map is going to be safe, but I'd say you could target the whole right-hand side, which I will say there are all the way down to Cthulu, and you can actually see it, but you wouldn't know it's there.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're plugging most of this lightning into the Astral Dreadnought. That's a massive target, so I'd say it's not going to dissipate into all of the water that much.
Perfectly.
Again, magical lightning.
Yeah, magical lightning. Fine. I'm gonna roll the damage and then yeah. See what it does.
God, he got another crit. What the hell?
No. That is gonna be
No?
silvery barbed.
Okay.
Watch him come with legendary resistance.
Yeah, I was
anyway.
about to say. He fails. Does an 18 pass?
Nope. He needs a 20.
Then he will use a legendary
Yeah.
resistance as. So the reason it doesn't dissipate into all the water is because it is doing this, and it is like you see it turn its eye towards you, and the spell kind of dissipate around its face as it tries to arc across this thing. It will still arc to the eyes that bite, but that as well. I'll give it a dex save. And who are you giving the advantage to from your silvery barb?
Jerry, because so far he hasn't seemed to be acted yet. And he's the one I least want to be have mind control in case they try it.
Can't blame you.
Okay, I think. Ooh, just double checking damage resistance isn't so. Okay, yeah, the Cthulhu's shield takes the full damage from the lightning. The other creature also takes the full damage.
I'm slightly
Okay.
worried that even after all the damage I've done, the Astral Dreadnought is just injured.
It can be very easy again.
I mean, he burned through legendary resistances already, so.
Yeah, but we also have to deal with Cthulhu.
I have an idea. Jerry takes the Astral Dreadnought and just uses it as an improvised weapon to just smack Cthulhu.
Honestly, if anyone could,
Yeah.
it would be Jerry.
Can I
Speaking
take-
of which,
Okay, yeah, me. I will use my action and activate the dormant beast, which I will one day find. But yeah, that's my action. Not sure where I last found it, but I activate dormant beast as an action. With my bonus action, I will attempt to activate the Twisted Chakra Cloak without going into Desperate Rage. Which will be a DC 14, I believe. Charisma save. Actually, charisma or just straight up? Charisma check, my bad. Oh, bonus action, charisma check. Yeah, I am. Sorry, what?
where did these things go on your sheet?
That's just.
For
It's
me,
the
it's on the
Twisted Chakra Cloak.
features, and I
Yeah, it
just
should. I mean, maybe I just didn't put it down. I should be there.
I wrote everything down on my end, so I. But this last feature you did add, probably, because we talked about the last session. I use Vermilion Growth. I will spend 20 Twisted Chakra instead of 15, and change my size to Gargantuan.
What the
Oh.
fuck?
Ooh. Yeah, baby.
And just like that, you can just step on the Astral Dreadnought and
What the fuck?
Huge Jerry, Gargantuan Jerry.
And because you're using the sealed beast, so this is the first time we're seeing Mecha Jerry. I mean, this is
It's not written in anything, like any rules or anything, but because I'm Mecha Jerry, can I please say I can breathe? I understand if I
Yeah,
can't, but
you are when you cast this, you'll be in the sort of in the cockpit of this mech Jerry. Or no, I suppose the way you're doing it now, you are kind of wearing the mech suit. But yeah, I'll say you can.
thank God.
Also, you do
I-
still have the spell on you, just so long as the creature's not looking directly at you. But you're using chakra for this, so yeah.
Yeah, but I'm going to action surge and I'm going to approach the creature. I'm going
I'm
to
just going
grab
to
his.
fix your hitbox here because you're
Oh,
still kind of
okay, then no.
you're kind of
I'm not
small in
attacking.
your. But yeah, you are that size.
I'm going to grab action surge and just grab his head and aim it at Cthulhu. There we go.
Oh my god, he's so big.
Jerry's
Woo!
gonna be like anti-magic.
Yeah,
us?
baby.
Fuck you, dude.
Yeah, I mean, hey, the anti-magic cone is pointing out the other end, so
I guess it's athletics check to see if I can grab his head and point it at Cthulhu.
please do.
Oh,
And I get an extra. I'm large, so it's advantage, and I actually have to add everything. Give me one moment. I have an
Elias
Excel
seeing
file. I have an
this.
Excel file. One moment
it's a more D10s you're adding.
with all the modifiers I get.
Oh god.
Yeah, look, I mean, you guys are gonna have to take care of your roles at this point.
Yeah,
It's
I'm on
gone
it.
beyond me.
Elias is just nearly gulped a mouthful of water, just in shock.
Yeah, you can breathe water, it's fine.
Like, I can breathe it, but I nearly drowned anyway just seeing this.
Yeah, that's like that. So if it's taking too long, I have to change things a bit manual.
You know, it's only been our turn, by the way. Just wait until we get
Correct.
to Katrina's turn and how it's gonna be completely 180'd.
Okay.
I never thought I'd see a kaiju battle.
Really? Yeah, you missed the last session.
Yeah.
We're talking about. And
Everyone, get out your kaiju.
Someone play the Pacific Rim theme.
my strength will become even bigger. I cannot modify it 30s max, so I'll do it manually afterwards. Yeah, I'll make the athletics check now. That would be 2d10 plus 4.
I'm excited to see this number.
54.
The strength. I was like, for damage, that's quite low.
No,
Oh,
no.
okay.
Athletics.
Oh my god.
Oh, but it's contested. Let me.
He can make a check on testing it, yeah.
He can't beat a 54. What are you talking about? Yeah, that works. What are you trying to do with him?
I'm pointing the eye at Cthulhu.
Okay.
Anti-magic Cthulhu.
Yeah, you pick this thing up.
Yeah,
like,
I'm like one hand holding him, and like with the other hand keeping the eye open so he can't close it.
yeah, you're doing it like what like Perseus with the Medusa head, just using the entire astral. You haven't ripped his head off or anything. You're just holding it, uh, pointing it at him. You can. I'd say you can also give me an intimidation check here, but
Don't mind if I do. I have advantage on it. Give me a second. Not advantage. I have devilish presence, so it's some sort of a buff. Let's see.
I mean, I don't know, if I were them, I would be shitting myself.
Presence,
yeah, they don't
proficiency.
really like their logic is not exactly a, a sane thing, but
Yeah, but I mean, like, surely they just didn't expect a tiny little mouse grown bigger than the astral dreadnought and make him his bitch.
Yeah, because I'm not using an action to intimidate, but can I use the first feature I get because I have the chakra cloak active? When you're You
Yeah.
take an action to intimidate a creature. All creatures of your choice within 90 feet of you immediately feel my presence and bloodlust. They need to make a wisdom saving throw against gaining 3 ranks of fear. Anyone with chakra side gets disadvantage on the roll. I'm not sure if they're immune to fear or not, but I'm going to intimidate anyway.
Yeah, that you can just make the roll. I will say that effect doesn't come into play, but pretty much all of them are immune to being charmed
Yeah,
and
well,
feared, and
yeah,
that's kind of their whole deal. But
still be
you
all
are
3.
scary enough that you are kind of you may actually be scaring these
Hope I'm
creatures
scary
despite.
enough to roll high enough on intimidation.
Yeah, let's see.
I mean, I suppose it's equalized, them being resistant and all.
28.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, so I will say Cthulhu is not. It does not look afeared. You don't see any sort of emotional reaction. It just starts slowly moving, seeming like it's going to do something. But the astral dreadnought is thrashing against you and is trying to claw at you with its pincers. As yeah, you would have needed a 30 for the sort of godlike success to scare Cthulhu. But the smaller ones are definitely, you see that deep one looking up, and it is not going to fuck with that right now. Yeah, you are definitely a hell of an imposing figure, and with Elias in his uh, like beast mode on one side and Sato on the other, you guys are. It's now actually looking like maybe you'll survive this. However, is that the end of your turn? I mean, Jerry.
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, because I keep forgetting to do this, they are all going to take their legendary actions.
No.
And then we will get to you.
I used reaction and canceled it.
Cancel.
Cancel.
Absolute cancel.
I mean,
No.
at this point, don't joke about abilities because I'm just like, oh, yeah, sorry. We have
9th level spell. No.
No.
Just doesn't let them do anything.
Wow,
Just no.
only
I
9.
don't think you will.
I activate my secret skill. Absolute cancel.
I mean, that sounds like a real thing, honestly. That doesn't even.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if some anime dude out
Yeah, I
there
was
has
gonna
a
say.
skill called absolute cancel.
It sounds like something from JoJo.
Well, one of the creatures does have active nullification, which is pretty close. Oh no, that's not a reaction. Legendary action is what I'm trying to do anyway. So Cthulhu is going to use his all-consuming shadow as you hold this thing, the dreadnought up to him as though to like use it as this anti-magic cone weapon. You just see the tentacles coming out, and as you see the horror, this like void in its eyes as its shadow stretches out, and it is going to make a tentacle attack against every non-eldritch creature within 1 mile.
Damn.
So
Oh,
everything, all life around here is killed instantly as you just see these blackened tendrils that sprout out in every direction and seemingly warping through reality, just out to an entire mile. And then I'm going to make a tentacle attack against each of you.
oh,
Agreed.
disadvantage against June because she has true sight on, or foresight on. Sorry.
Okay, then I'll do them individually. Okay, so June 1st. The 23 hit.
Do I have anything I can use to stop that? Nope. I don't got nothing.
reaction.
Reactions going once.
Nope, I got nothing.
These tendrils wrap around you, June, as you are grappled. Let me just double check. Okay, so you take some bludgeoning and psychic damage, and you are grappled. Until the grapple ends, you cannot succeed on intelligence, wisdom, or charisma saving throws.
Oh dear.
You cannot succeed on intelligence, wisdom, or charisma saving throws. Just
How much psychic damage?
if it has, it will apply the resistances.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, it has automatically, but it was 19 psychic and 15 bludgeoning.
Okay, cool.
So that is against June. Okay, I'm going to try to do this. Yes, she hit.
No.
So remember when I said when it gets to their turn, they're gonna do something crazy? Yeah, I'm scared now.
It's not their turn.
Yeah, it's
I
technically
know.
about to go your turn.
I know that. That's why I'm scared. They're doing something out of their turn.
I mean, I'm not.
This
letting
uses
you
all
guys-
his legendary reactions. I will say. I mean his
But it's
legendary
his turn
actions,
now.
which he gets back on his turn.
Ah,
But this uses 3. It is his big move.
I don't know about
Well,
you guys.
it's not his big move. It's one of them.
Meteor Swarm sounds quite nice right about now.
Meteor
Quite.
Swarm
Nudge,
everything.
nudge.
Like they're all grappled as well?
Yep.
Oh shit.
Everyone has.
Oh man, sorry, it's not letting me roll. Because this is one hell of a stat block. I hadn't set it up perfect. Oh, come on, man. It's giving me a range limitation. It can literally hit things a mile away, but it doesn't understand miles.
Just no.
A mile? Oh, you mean 20 feet? Ah, gotcha.
It counts as like being in all spaces for the purposes of attacking because of its shadow. Ah, there we go. 27 to hit Astrea.
Mm-hmm.
It's 41 total points of damage there. Just ignore that.
Oh god, he's getting closer.
I'm just rolling 1 against the rest of you. And this will be 1 roll, so 36 to hit.
Fuck.
Oh boy,
Yeah,
he coming.
Anyone?
I
Reaction?
will use 2 reactions in order to boost my AC by 10 to 37, so it will miss me.
Would a shield
I
help?
can't do anything.
Would a shield get you above 36?
No, it would not. Okay.
Yeah.
Good luck, everybody else.
So actually, that's not fair. I rolled a 19. I can't say that applies to all of you. So I'll roll again. So the first one against Seto, he manages to bring it up to 37 and avoid the damage. And then I will roll separately because that's actually shitty of me to let him ride on one big roll, especially with the kind of damage this thing does. So okay, this one's going for second.
Okay.
27 to hit.
Yeah, she can't shield that.
$29 to hit you, Jerry.
I'm not sure. Can I counter the hit? Like, is it something I can smack away with my sword?
Yeah, it's a melee attack. I mean,
Oh.
that's a tentacle coming out to try and grab you.
Oh, it was a shadow. I wasn't sure.
They're coming from everywhere. You're not sure. They are
Oh.
coming through like rifts in, but they are also, you see there are tentacles coming out of those thermal vents behind you. Just everywhere you look, there's tentacles. They've just spread out for an entire mile around you and killed everything that wasn't a minion of Cthulhu.
And I'll attempt to deflect it then. As a reaction.
Okay.
That would be plus. Where is the sheet? The almighty sheet. This should be it. Please.
And a 23 to hit you, Elias.
Yeah,
Oh.
maybe 36 to deflect it.
I can
36, you do in your kaiju form manage to deflect that. You can describe that for me as Elias just turns to paper that immediately goes all soggy and
yeah.
just gets completely destroyed by the tentacle.
It's
It
just
pierces through the paper, but the rest of it just reforms and Elias is fine.
it's like a bit of a shadowy thing. He just like slashes the part as it's about to go through him, and it probably just reconnects after it goes through him.
Yes, very cool. So Jerry and Elias are the only ones not grappled, I think. Or Seto, did you dodged the attack as well?
Yeah.
Yes.
So okay, the three of you that are in your sealed beast modes, you are not grappled. Everyone else is grappled. But this will take us on to June's turn here. As there's a bunch more. The tentacles are just laying waste to everything and going. Some of them are going inside the temple as well at this point. But it is your turn, June, and then it'll be Cthulhu and his minions.
Hey, cool. Just want to quickly check. Because I do have a thing in mind. I just need to find them chakra.
DM, can I
Oh wait,
make
no,
a check?
I'm still grappled first. Let me first deal with that. What sort of check do I need to make to break the grapple? Athletics check, I'm assuming. What?
And acrobatics or athletics. Wait, let me do. Just an acrobatics or athletics. The DC is 25.
25. Okay. Would
DM,
I
can
be?
sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead. I want to ask if I can make a check to see if I even affect him with the eye of the astral dreadnought.
You can make an arcana or insight check to try and figure that out. But
Okay.
yeah, June, continue.
Yeah.
Oh, he's back there. Sorry, I'll move him.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get out of this grapple first. I am going to cast a Misty Step to break the grapple. Would that work?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just sorry, there's so many effects that are like anti spell. Yeah, you can do that.
Alright, cool. So 30 feet away, and I shall go 5, 10, Let's say about here. Yeah, that'll work. Actually, wait, I just want to just check. Yeah, 30 feet, so probably about there. Boop. And then because... Okay, so this is going to be the first time I'm going to use this. I'm actually going to activate my Dark Seal. And it has a lot of stuff that happens. So, let's see. So yeah, when you activate the seal, release a massive inky black chakra that spills out. The chakra is known as it can be activated as a bonus action. Activation lasts for 1 minute or until you deactivate it as a bonus action on your turn, giving you access to. So when you activate the Dark Seal, all creatures within 60 feet of you, including yourself, must succeed on a Constitution saving throw versus your Dark Arts DC. Have their current HP or chakra points reduced by 2d6 plus your current level as your Dark Seal consumed. I mean, I don't want to use it because I want to use it because then I get a whole lot of features, but I also affect allies and they automatic. Wait, it's intelligence, wisdom, and what's
Charisma.
it?
Probably.
Okay, so the trans guys can succeed on it. Yeah, I'll do that. So I need.
You are grappled, not restrained. So
Hmm?
they are grappled. The effect is just on the mind, but they are still grappled. Does grappled give you disadvantage on dex?
It
Not
does not.
Constitution.
Not not one.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll use my. I'll activate my Dark Seal. Everything within 60 feet of me needs to make a Constitution saving throw, taking 2d6 plus 18 points. Points of damage to the HP, not their temporary hit points. And then is again the results of the roll temporary if you choose to. And then because I'm consuming hit points, I gain the result of the roll as temporary hit points for my Dark Seal's duration. So I'm getting a bunch of temporary hit points. I think it's only the 2d6 plus 18 that I get, not because if I get for every person that fails or succeeds the check or whatever, it's going to be way too much. I think that'd be very overpowered.
Yeah, I don't see why it targets 60 feet.
So it's within 60 feet of you. So we activate all creatures within 60 feet of you.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the ability, but okay.
It's right at the top of so it's in the actual Dark Release page. It's the ability to activate my Dark Chakra. I actually completely missed out on this ability when I first used it.
Yeah, I'm seeing it says 5 feet.
I'll quickly send a screenshot of it.
We're looking at different things. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see.
DM, I have 2 questions. I rolled an 18 on the insight to see if the astral dreadnought affects Cthulhu, and my aura is 10 feet away from me. How would it work? Like from the edges of my cone or from the center?
Yeah, from the edges
Okay.
of your body, so it would be. Yeah, I mean it's it's just outside your hitbox basically.
Okay. Yeah. Well, Elias, you get a 24.
Oh, nice. I was gonna say, if Matt's DC was 21, I'm going to scream.
Don't worry, my
It's
safety is
25.
20.
Okay.
The astral dreadnought will use its last legendary resistance.
So you'll take far. Oh wait, I think it's yeah. If you succeed, you don't take any damage. I think.
Yeah, Oh, I forgot I can do this.
Yeah. So then we could actually roll the damage as well. Ooh, 26.
Okay, sorry, what was the DC? Because two of them got
Yeah,
20 and the other got
Yeah, they pass.
the 20s pass.
Yeah.
Okay, the cosmic horror fails there. So how much damage was?
So 26 total. And I gain 26 extra temporary HP. And I also have access to my Dark Tracker.
And Cthulhu itself got a nat 1.
Oh,
He just said, okay, fine, have it. Just a little bit of HP.
Actually, it has a minimum amount that will affect it. Which was, how much did you say it was?
mm.
How much was the damage? 21.
26 total.
26. Okay, yeah, that's
Well, I killed things. I am very happy.
He's just trying to. He gives it to you as a gift, trying to coax you to his side still.
so that was 92 points of damage there.
Do I gain all of that? Because
Yeah.
that'd be. Oh, okay, that's way better. All right.
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure that is how it's meant to be, but I'm not going to get into the details now. But yeah, you get all of that.
So how much is that? 92.
Yeah, 92.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, but they've all got their sealed beasts. You've got that shit.
Wait
That
a
is just
second.
turning it on. So, is that all for your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Did I miss anyone? That makes sense. A Z, of course.
I think Sakura didn't have her turn either.
She
Yeah,
did.
I did.
She
Oh, you did. Sickening
the
Radiance. Sorry.
radiant, sickening radiance is still out there.
Mm.
The sickening radiance is out there. Cue the what it's called, FBI files, whatever it's called.
X Files.
Yeah, also that one.
Okay, but with that, you guys are all, well, not all, but a bunch of you are grappled, and we now go to the enemy's turn. And herein lies the danger with side initiative. You have managed to kill a lich, which I was really excited to use, guys, but it is a lich.
Oh no. Oh no.
So you may have a problem in 5 days. But it is
Okay.
professional. uh, however, for the others, this is about to suck. So the cosmic horror is going to come up first, and let me see. I actually had the whole thing.
Wait, is the Seeking Radiance still up?
Yeah, unless you failed your concentration check after taking that damage.
Let me make a concentration quickly. Where is this?
So as this, we go into
I think that's good.
as we go on to Cthulhu's turn, then you will feel these chaotic effects just spreading through the waters around you, and it's quite disorienting and twisting reality around you. But I will need. No, my bad. Yeah, so this cosmic horror is going to emerge and start moving towards you. You see it is also sort of shifting, almost teleporting, but it is too big to really actually move out of its space as it unleashes psychic whispers, which is going to. Oh man, I am sorry, but let's. I can put it down.
Maybe Cthulhu will fail his con save on Sickening Radiance. Who knows? He will be saved.
Do you reckon? Oh no.
I don't know.
Oh no.
My lord, no. Fuck.
Little dice.
Okay, I may have rolled for the wrong ones, but I need a wisdom saving throw from everybody, and those of you who are grappled are going to automatically fail. So please try and just add a like minus 100 to your roll, because yeah, unless you've got some kind of reaction or something, but
No.
you will auto fail.
Would
Fuck.
Melanie, would I be infected? Would I have to roll with disadvantage? Is it related to mental manipulation or maintaining
Me
composure?
too, I pass. Ooh.
Yes, it is. This is the psychic whispers of trying to drive you mad.
Okay, disadvantage.
Oh, I passed.
Gene-
Thank God.
Gene's just vibing.
Astrea, you get a +4. Sakura gets a +4.
Yeah, I was like
You
looking
failed,
that.
but you failed the.
Oh, do I get a +4?
Yeah,
Oh,
you're literally
Okay,
underneath
20.
me, or like I don't know,
I
my
think that
Yeah.
would get Sakura
my
to
shoulder
pass.
height. I think you auto fail some of you because. Yeah.
Yeah, Sakura, if you guys are grappled, but if you got hit by a tentacle,
Ah,
you fail.
Can I use my Diamond Soul feature to try to reroll?
You have a +4. I'm just saying.
I know
Wait,
that's 19, but 19 is not enough. So
where are
that's
you?
why I'm-
Oh yeah, right there. The
I'm next to
ball
you.
of fire.
I'm literal. I'm in you.
Damn.
Oh,
Comfortable
it's
with that.
20.
Oh, much better.
Yeah, so I think it's lagging because it's applying all these things.
Ah, fuck.
So sorry, was that a 26 instead?
Yes, 26 after using my Diamond Soul.
Even a 40 with me.
Yeah, so 30 actually.
Okay, good. Just let me know if it's applied the damage when it wasn't supposed to. Okay, anyone else doing anything to resist or anything?
No.
I think I pass, so I'm good.
Okay, so yeah, you guys. Wait, does it? Oh shit! For a second, I thought it stunned you, but it doesn't. However, the creature next to it is going to attack Z.
I'm still scared of this motherfucker, not gonna lie.
Oh, okay, sorry, it's it's lagging quite a bit after. Okay, my foundry is non-responsive at the moment, but you'll see that deep one running in towards Z with a trident and making attacks with his trident in his claws. Oh no, I think the server thought by making that attack. I really hope that's not what's happening.
Come on, little server, you can do it.
Believe.
errors there with me. Okay, doesn't seem to be. The server doesn't seem to be broken. It'll just give it a second. It should catch up.
Okay.
Oh my god, crit against the.
Oh shit.
Against who?
Oh.
Against
Z.
Z.
Oh shit.
Oh god damn it.
You
Oh,
see it
she's dead.
run up and just impale her on the end of this trident as she's like holding onto her head as the whispers are just driving her mad, and it drives this trident right through her. You see the 3 spikes just come out her back as he's holding her up like a flag. Just you see the blood emanating and her body goes limp.
No, Z. Oh well, nothing of value was lost.
I mean, she is dying. She does
Okay.
get death saves. I'm just going to make her unconscious. Okay, and then the astral dreadnought in your hands, Jerry. With that check that you made ages ago, sorry, you can tell that you have fought mind players before, and you know that they don't use magic; they use psionics, and that just looks like a big ass mind player. He's probably not using traditional spellcasting methods. So this would definitely affect if he has any sort of magical weaponry or anything, but this creature does not. It doesn't seem to be affecting Cthulhu itself. But yeah, hard to tell unless he actually does something. It is going to get 1 claw off against you.
Yeah, I'm currently refreshing Foundry. Crashed on me. But I don't have a reaction, so if it hits, it hits.
Okay.
Did it gray out?
No, I saw the tokens, but the screen was like dark blue. As if the map was missing.
Well, it's maybe the what's called WebGL that broke. In that case, you need to restart the browser also.
I'm here to work to refresh.
Yeah, mine's also having some issues, but we're getting to the end of the session anyway, so we'll probably need to pick this up next week. But that is then yeah, some of these spawn are going to start moving in towards some of you guys, but most of you are grappled, and the other creatures aren't quite getting up to Jerry and so it's not getting a response. But to those of you that it has grappled, okay, it can only target 1 at a time like that, so it is going to. Who's got the highest hit points out of all of you?
Jerry.
Me at the moment.
Out of the ones that are grappled.
Oh.
Hmm.
Sucking, actually. I know. Elias. Oh no, Elias isn't grappled.
Not yeah.
One of the.
Oh no, Tsubasa would be.
Saved.
Okay, so Cthulhu is going to, like you guys, is going to use. It is going to force him to make a charisma saving throw, which he will automatically fail, and you will see his eyes just roll back in his head as his body goes limp, his jaw goes slack, and his mind is pulled into a horrific realm of Cthulhu's own dreams. His body is incapacitated while the mind is wandering Cthulhu's subconscious, and uh, it looks like he's just dropped dead in the tentacles.
Ow.
And then it will use its great old one's influence, which he demonstrates the otherworldly supremacy of the great old one, and is going to
Oh, is it Cthulhu's turn?
yes.
At the beginning of his turn, he does have to make a con save.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, he rolled an 18 on the dice. I'm not sure what the total is, but yeah, 36 he passed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm still trying to understand all of these things, but he is then actually going to let out another one of those like bellowing calls as you see those eldritch portals around him starting to like open again as though there were going to be more hordes of these things flying through, unless you can do something to stop the portal. But his shadow extends out, and he's smacking everything within a mile of him. But because he's got most of you guys grappled already, there are going to be no additional effects on this turn. That feels odd. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, right. A wisdom save from everyone, or be feared, or be afraid.
Whoever is within fear of me is immune.
Oh,
Thank
Elias,
immune.
you're
God.
good.
Oh, I'm good. Elias is absolutely terrified.
No, he's immune because of me.
Except I'm
Oh, wait, he's immune, okay.
The giant rat
Yeah,
is
I
right
can't
there.
help but feel
That's all.
completely safe underneath this
You
fucking behemoth.
Sakura, that is enough, but unfortunately you asked for grapple and you automatically fail. But you are
She's
Is it
still
also
frozen?
immune to being
Yeah.
frightened, technically.
Yeah.
Though I feel like what the mechanical effect is will not affect you, but I'm pretty sure Sakura is frightened. As
Yeah.
yeah, Astrea, you are also frightened.
She's
But
immune
that
for
is
me. I'm not sure if it stops it or not. She's in my aura.
she automatically fails because she's grappled by the surge of psychic energy is coming from what is holding onto her, so she auto fails. But yeah, other checks maybe.
No, yeah. I'm just saying she's immune because of the aura, but if it auto sticks,
Oh no,
fails anyway.
she's also immune because of something else
Oh,
one of her items. But
yeah.
Good shot. So yeah, Z looks like she's taken the brunt of it, and Tsubasa, who's no longer in this realm. It is your guys' turn again, so let's see how much we can do one more round.
Yeah, I do have to go to work tomorrow early, so if I can go first.
Yeah, do you guys want to rather end here and come back to this fresh next week?
Yeah, I'm also
Honestly,
down for
yeah.
that.
I think that sounds like a good idea.
We're all going right now. We can maybe plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think maybe let's call it here for tonight because there's a bunch of things that are going to happen. There's more eldritch effects. I think, yeah, because at the top of the round there's going to be all those again. So, seeing as Foundry is also having some issues now, I think let's call it here. And if you have got something that you desperately want to do, you can try it here, Jerry. But I think we are going to end here. So unless you've got something right off the bat,
I do not.
let me know.
Gonna be fun time.
Not wasting a moment.
So, did we make the right choice so far? Maybe.
What is
Debatable.
how do you know what's right or wrong here? It's all
I
in
mean,
the
Z,
hand of
Z is
of luck.
Z is fucking dead now. Oh well.
No.
He's been.
We lost our comedic relief, unfortunately.
Relax. I have the memes.
Oh, actually, I forgot about something.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
But this is a good thing. Z might live.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
No.
Fog.
Although it might be bad for you guys. No, Z's dying.
Oh shit.
TPK. TPK.
What the
Hashtag
fuck?
TPK for life.
I literally got some of these monsters out of a book called TPK. So,
Ah.
Makes sense.
look, hey, all of you are still like unharmed based on what I can see here. So
Funny enough, Gina's better off than than before the fight. So.
Because you took from half of us.
What? Where?
well, you killed the thing that had like power word kill and stuff. So
You're
there's a good
welcome.
choice going for the lich first.
I mean, you're welcome. I dealt the killing blow.
I told you to shoot it, so it's fine. I take all the credit.
Fuck you.
You know, this entire thing,
Let's
Jerry
take
going
him on a
big.
date first.
Jerry going big does nothing to increase his damage. Like I do get the extra damage from all of the like Vermilion arts and passives, but being Gargantuan does nothing for my damage.
I mean,
Makes a
I
bigger
feel
target.
like you can try and work around it, like, I don't know, picking up the
I already have an idea
dreadnoughts.
what to do. How big are How big are the portals that are opening?
I mean, they're just tears in reality, so they're big enough for these creatures to be getting through.
Okay, I'll attempt to shove the astral dreadnoughts and block them out on the next session.
Back to the astral plane with you.
Back to where you came from. Off you go, buddy.
I mean, is that what you're trying to do now on your turn?
Send him back to
Yeah,
where you came from.
I'll
Also,
think
help
about
me.
it. I'm really had to go to bed.
No, just like I like that. That's the last image we see is Jerry just swinging.
Yeah,
this
I
thing.
closed Forge, but I can make it a roll.
Dude,
No,
Right
it's
here,
okay. We'll
get
get
beyond.
to that next week. We'll start the session with that.
I'm also gonna head off